Fellas, Thor has been around for thousands of years, but let's be honest. His biggest battle isn't with Loki or with Thanos, it's with bad fashion choices. So today, we're finding out which Thor skin in Marvel Rivals is truly worthy, and which one makes the God of Thunder looks like the God of Blunders. So, let's get into it. Starting off with number 8, we do have Reborn from Ragnarok. Now, I was going to make this number 7 because of the cape, but it's just not a great Thor skin for what he can be, for what is available. It did come from the first battle pass, I believe. So this skin was one that you actually did get to see quite a bit, so it's also overdone, but it's just not good. Even the base skin is better than this one, which should really highlight just how not grand it is. The only thing that is going for it is the cape. There's no cool colors. The hair, whack, the helmet is actually not bad. But the rest of the attire is just, there's so many better options. But that does take us to number 7, which is the base Thor skin. Kinda similar helmet, just without the cap. But hammer, cool. His actual attire, cool. He has proper armor. And then he has a sick beard. His hair, so much better. He looks more regal. He looks like a proper Thor. I do think the base Thor skin actually is just better than that first one from the Battle Pass. This is classic. This one is a good one to switch to if you're kind of tired of the current one you're running. Because you still get that Thor attire, the Thor essence, without it being one that is super overdone. And that does bring us to number 6, which is Midgard Umber, the alt skin for Thor. This is the cheaper alternative. Now he does have some color on his hair, which is nice. It's the same outfit as number 7, just in a different color scheme, which sometimes is better than the original, sometimes it's not. In this case, it is better. This is one that I think I've only seen run like once or twice, because there's been other better options, or there's been more common and accessible options. Overall, it is not a bad choice, especially again because it's not one that you do get to see all the time, and it's just a rework of the base skin, but with some added flair, some added color. Doesn't make Thor look super duper old, but it's still just so much better than this one. Which does take us though to number 5, which is the Herald of Thunder. Now, I was just saying it was lacking a beard, and that is a con. Not for this one. However, he does suffer kinda from that hair. Just the very top of it. What is going on with this? Why is it flat? The head has a round shape. I'm not sure what's up with this, unless he's got Bont on the head one too many times. But the rest of the fit, it flows. If you actually look close, the galaxy background, it does move the stars, and then it moves as Thor moves as well to get a different view of it. Armor is nice. He does have a cape, which is a little bit easier to see the flow in the background. It's like looking into a galaxy. It's really nice. And then his hair, he's actually doing something with it. The eyes, they're white. It looks like he's in a Thor Force mode. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what's going on with this head brace and then the flat head. It would be up higher if they made some tweaks to it, but I don't think they make tweaks to existing skins unless a lot of people complain or were misled. And that's not the case here. But something that is really good looking. This is Thor from the movies, and this is the Thor that you will know if you've ever watched any of the Marvel movies. As soon as it's done. His outfit is sick. You get to see his muscles. His hammer broken, re-put back together. He does have a cape. I think a cape goes very hard with Thor. His hair, there's something going on, and then there's not that funky, just flat top that he had before. Plus a proper beard. He does also have sound effects with this one, which is pretty snazzy. And you have the MVP and emotes. MVP, I think, is one of the best ones because he looks like Chad Kruger from Nickelback in it. This is the Thor that you will know. This is the Thor that if you like the movies, you'll love. He's big. He's beefy. He has a lot going on. It's colorful. There's actually some cosmetic changes what Thor should be, and this is exactly middle of the pack, number 4 for Thor. And something that's not even close to that is number 3, Worthy of Waves Thor. This was a event, and you will see a lot of it. I think I am running it currently because it's the last one I got. Now he's rocking some tattoos. Beautiful. He's in his beach mode. Beautiful. His head, not wonky, and his hair looks like he's been in the water. He's rocking the glasses. He's got the bandana. He's got the labubus on the side. And his hammer is a frog that shoots out water. I think it makes a sound effect. It does make a sound effect every time he swings it. A little ribbon sound. You'll tune it out, but it does get annoying. For the select few of you that it matters, you get this down here. So if someone else is running it, you get to see it for free. Good for you guys. And then for the other types, or the same people, you can see it from the back. It's crazy. Overall, it's not my favorite skin by any means, but it is, I think, a really good beach collection skin. It looks like he's at the beach. He looks like the god of something. And then he's big. He's bulky. Tons of muscles. And the beard goes hard. He has the white teeth. You should brush your teeth if you don't. Very good skin. Honestly, it's not my favorite, but it's still just so much better than some of the other ones that are available. Except for number 2, Majestic Raymond. Now we're back to being bright, beautiful, colorful. A lot of rainbows going on here, especially with the emote. He has drip in this one. This is a California King here and the God of Thunder at the same time. I'm not sure what's going on with the arm, but I do like how it is metal. And then on top of that, he has another cape, and we love the capes also for free. He has a different color hammer, different than the rest. I do like that as well. And he's shirtless. He has the armband. Not as many tattoos, oddly. So I'm not sure if those are just the press-on tattoos that you get for the day, or what's going on with that comic book-wise. Unfortunately, it can be a little bit glitchy, especially with the neck piece, because his hair just kind of goes under it and then over it sometimes. But he doesn't have that weird problem with his head again. His hair looks nice. At first I thought it was kind of like a beach bum Thor, which I was more so hoping was what we were going to get. It almost looks like he just rolled out of bed. This one would be number 1 if it wasn't for number 1. This is one of his best skins, especially with the emote, especially with the MVP. This one goes very hard. And now, I know it's not very Thor-esque, but it's badass and cool. Which takes us to number 1, Lord of Asgard. Look at this baby. This is a Thor that is ready to fight. Nice, big, majestic cape. Cool mask. Badass armor. His hammer has some work into it. It's been used. It's taken some damage. There's some cracks grown in it. One of the best emotes in the game you do get with this one. I'll show that here in just a little bit. This is a scary Thor. Unfortunately, cosmetically, it does make it a little bit of a pain when you do swing his hammer. Because with every other Thor, you can kind of line it up with his shoulder, but this one really trips you up with it. Not a huge problem, but if you notice it, it's hard to ignore. And then you got the cool shoulder pieces as well. This is without a doubt the best Thor skin in the game. I hate saying Thor skin. But to go with it, you do have the emote. That's gorgeous because it doesn't end on its own, it lasts. Throw that in with the Luna. Big day. And then you got this one for the Majestic Raymond, I believe it was. Also lasts for a very long time, and you get the cool rainbow chair. This is how you aura farm. This is for content. This is to aura farm. And he can do both. That's what's so great about Thor. The Worthy of Waves also does have a color change, but I don't find it changes all that much for me. The hammer looks a little bit different, which I guess is kind of cool, but not a big change up. And so that is the best Thor skins in Marvel Rivals. Tell me, did I get any wrong? You think someone should be in a different spot? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're down there, hit that like button if you're still watching, subscribe for more videos like this if you haven't already, and stay tuned for the next one. YouTube thinks you like this video next? Let me know if you do.